Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 165. Today we have a nice little Young Gun hunt. So we got 4 boxes each of 2020, 2021, Series 1, Series 2, and Extended Hobby. So we're obviously chasing all of this year's Young Guns. Last time we did this Extended actually kind of shocked me with how consistent it was. We did have some bad boxes of Series 1 and Series 2 in there. So hopefully, things kind of, right the ship. But Series 1 and Series 2. Let's see a little bit of a step up for the game today. All right, here we go. Time for the team random. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Here we go. And thank you everyone for your patience today. And been a super fun time doing all the breaks. And here we go. Once, twice, and third time. Brent on the bottom, Andrew on the top. Here we go. And teams 3 times. All right. Once, twice, and third time. Yotes and ducks on the top. Penguins on the bottom. That's almost alphabetical at the top. So, all right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Andrew, you've got the Coyotes. Matthew with the Ducks. Thomas, you've got the Leafs. Chris with the Bruins. Emil with the Flyers. Jordan with the Avs. Robert, you've got the Devils. Ryan with the Senators. Bill, you've got the Sabres. Dan with the Panthers. Kevin, you got the Capitals. Callum, you've got the Blues. So, I mean, extended could be good for you. Jackson, you got Chicago. Marshall, you've got the Hurricanes. Callum, you've got the Predators. Emil with the Sharks. Kevin, you've got the Oilers. Ryan with the Golden Knights. Carl, you've got the Rangers. Carrie, you've got the Lightning. Dan with the Red Wings. Thomas with the Habs. Ken with the Kings. Robert with the Jets. Dan with the Wild. Roger with the Islanders. Marshall with the Stars. Timothy with the Flames and Blue Jackets. Robert with the Canucks. And Brent with the Penguins. So there are your teams. I'll get them flipped over to the team viewer in 1 second here. Okay, I don't need this anymore. And we'll give the usual couple minutes for trades. There we go. So a couple minutes for trades. Yeah, really about it. So, gonna be a fun break though. I like this mix. It's fairly solid. And every single team has a Young Gun in theory in the break. So, but yeah. What are the sneaky good teams? I mean, LA is like solid, bad, best team. Rangers are like just good across the board. Wild are like literally just Series 2. Canucks are kind of okay across the board. They're definitely Series 2 favored, but also have a good extended Young Gun. Edmonton's pretty solid. Who else is like San Jose's pretty solid. Just in terms of teams that may surprise you. Columbus as well. Probably will surprise a little bit in terms of volume. Chicago. They just do Chicago things. So let's line these up with the that's real sharp. There we go. All right. Yeah. Don't see anything on the trade front here. Give it another couple seconds, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Let's go. Let's start off with. We started off with extended last time. Let's go with. Let's go with Series 1 to start off. Series 1 might end up being the most annoying to open up. So I think my favorite one of these to open up is probably Series 2. Ooh, I wonder if we're still on the weird Series 2 case where the base cards are half backwards. But Series 1 and Extended both can have lots of stuck, like base cards stuck together on them, so here we go. Alright, 60, 93 are your box numbers. Don't need the little synergy thing. Here we go. If it doesn't, actually no, if it does, I think we'll still just do the regular packs. Here we go. Starting off, we've got a worldwide of Kucherov for the Lightning. Kucherov for the Lightning. So, next pack. French variation of Garland for the Yotes. Garland for the Yotes on the French variation. Carlson for the Capitals. On the portraits. Next pack. Yeah, kind of been quiet in the hockey world lately. Outside of the whole jersey, the things on jerseys, ads on jerseys. But Crosby for the Penguins. Honestly, from a hockey card standpoint, great, because those patches are going to be sought after. They're going to be cool. Like, you know, they're essentially a trading card size. So, like, I'm going to guess what you see is on those jerseys, you'll see, like, the upper deck, like, the premier mega patches almost. And that'll be really cool. Werenski for the Blue Jackets. Obviously, I know people are worried about the slippery slope for how many ads go on the jersey. And honestly, I think there's definitely legitimate reasons to be concerned about that. But those are all, I don't think the NHL would voluntarily go there unless they have to. Berdine for the Jets on the Young Guns. Actually, let's swap these piles. Suzuki on the debut dates for the Habs. Yeah, like honestly, the little chest patch is not gonna affect the jerseys really that much. I get why people are upset, but Svetch for the Hurricanes on the Dazzlers. But at the end of the day, like, really, it's not going to be that big of a... Like, you're not going to notice it that much. You'll notice it in photos and stuff, but it won't seem like... As long as they're done right, it won't seem that out of place. Young Gun checklist for the Rangers. A little laugh Kratzov action there. Hughes for the Canucks on the canvas. So I think, like, again, you'll notice it, but like, it's not gonna take, if they're done right, it won't take away from the jersey. If they're done right, it'll actually maybe even add a little bit to the jersey. Velarde for the Kings on the portraits. So, but again, like, I do get the concerns about, like, the ads being covered in jerseys, and, like, again, I feel like the owners are pretty adamant about their brand. Bellows for the Islanders on the Young Guns, and that they don't want to get to that point. So, as long as hockey can, avoid getting to that point, we should be good. I'm just getting the base box set up because it's going to be a lot of that tonight. We've got either a jersey or a predominant gold, or I think it's a jersey. Yep. Kadri for the Avs. Well, you know what year that's worn in? That's my favorite part about, like, the jerseys of a player that was recently traded, especially when you get like it that accurate, or like after rookie year jerseys for players, because you kind of know where they what year they were worn in. McKinnon for the Avs on the worldwide. So, like, for example, the Kadri, like, that jersey was worn in the 2019-20 season, I guess. Yeah. Because that's when that trade was, I believe. Yeah. McMichael for the Capitals on the Young Guns. And then, like, the year after, like, rookie year for players, you know that those are going to be from jerseys worn in their actual rookie year. As long as they say game worn. Like, for example, we pulled him a Car Stadium series, and it's like, that jersey was worn while he was at the Stadium series, which happened when he was in his full-on rookie year. McDavid for the Oilers on the portraits. So, like, that's just a cool little thing to remember when looking at cards and stuff. I don't know. I always like it. I like that they made it a deal in artifacts too, so. Predominant of Bertuzzi for the Red Wings. I think we have one Young Gun left. Maybe two. Oh no, two left, yeah. Young Gun Canvas, DiPietro for the Canucks, yep. There we go. Wait, I didn't throw one up in there? I don't think so. Nice little DiPietro for the Canucks. Exclusives of Vlasic for the Sharks to 100. Again, if you're wondering what the piles are, this is the jersey card pile. This will be like the jersey and maybe the finites from extended. Actually, they'll probably just end up in the regular insert stack. Foodie for the Blue Jackets on the Young Guns. And then this one stack with all the Young Guns here is one that it is the cards that will probably get individually sleeved and top load. The Young Guns for sure. Exclusives and clear cuts may not always be individually sleeved and top loaded, but it just depends on how many cards there are. Suzuki for the Habs on the rookie retrospective. So we should be at one, two. Yeah, we should have one Young Gun left, and really that's all, I think, outside of like basic inserts, because we've hit our canvas portraits, we've hit our rookie portraits, so it should just be one Young Gun left, really. We've hit our French variation, Marner for the Leafs. And before we just get too extended again, reminder that the stuff will follow the team. Essentially, it's the team that they're pictured in, because that's the team that they were at for that All-Star game, which is the logo on the card. So whatever team that player was in for the 2019-20 All-Star game is what that card will go to. There are a couple players that changed teams since then, so. Larmy for the Penguins, just because normally if it's not marked with a specific team, it would go to drawing a blank. It would go to like either active team or most games played for, like with Team Canada stuff, but because that's a specific All-Star game, we have to look up that All-Star game, because that is legitimately the team that they were on for it. So Letang for the Penguins. That was, yeah. And that's first box of Series 1. honest take. Not a great start. Some good young guns, good like decent young gun canvas, but nothing major. You know, you want to get one stand card early on, so maybe we'll get it from Series 2. As we just topple over the stands. Box number 28 and 52 for those keeping track at home. Not even like a good bot that actually links stuff. Mind you, maybe they're learning. There we go. Maybe they're learning not to link stuff. Now the bots might be evolving. Portraits of Regula for Chicago. Now this is where Chicago comes to life. Typically. Series 2 is just all about Chicago. And San Jose, actually. Draisaitl for the Oilers on the award winners. Based on the rest. I want to see something spicy though today. Like a Young Guns exclusives clear cut. Fowler for the Ducks on the canvas. Something like that would be pretty spicy. Obviously, I will always take a Fanimation. We have never pulled one of them. That is like the mission here is to pull one of them. But Broberg for the Oilers. Makar for the Avs on the Retro Award winners. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Hopefully we get, a little bit more hockey news over the next little bit. I'd like to see those Pettersson Hughes contracts. Random between Buffalo, who is Bill, and Ottawa, who is Ryan. Yeah, on the checklist. Again, as always with the Young Gun checklist, if we pull a second one, both people will get one. Say we pull like a French variation or exclusives, we'll do one random, and the winner will get the better one. It's just the best way to do it, because it's essentially a 50-50. So Leonard for the Sharks on the Young Guns. Frank Hughes for the Avs on the portraits. Joseph for the Penguins on the marquee rookie. Do you have like a box filler here? No, just a canvas. DeBrincat for Chicago. Felt a little thicker than normal. Don't know why. That's weird. Alarmy for the Penguins. Retro of Wool for the Leafs. So no French yet. I guess we got just 2 Young Guns so far, so we should have 4 on this side. Lawrence for the Hurricanes. Oh, the Series 2 boxes have been weird. Especially if it's from that same case. Zamula for the Flyers and French variation of Draisaitl for the Oilers. I believe that's I think that's a bummed corner there. But it could also, I don't know, it could be the puck, but it looks like it's a bummed corner. So, next Young Gun. Malay for the Capitals. Canvas of Scheifele for the Jets. Canvas is always just like, I don't know, the shot is just so clear. Like, the colors are so crisp on it. It looks like really realistic in person. Romanov for the Habs. Again, same, like slightly off-centered on the print there. Started to notice that more on his. And we'll save the bigger Young Guns as we go. Obviously, Romanov is like not the biggest right now because he wasn't like he should have been playing in the playoffs. They just didn't play him. But you know, Cout for the Avs on the rookie jersey. I think he's a very good defenseman. And with no Weber next year, for sure, they're going to have to rely on him. He's very good, so. And Whistle for Chicago on the rookie portraits. Two Young Guns left, I believe. Crawley for the Rangers. And same thing. No, actually, it's not that. Just the text is slightly off. His nameplate is slightly off. The foiling's actually fine. Oh, well, Dazzlers of Laugh and a Young Gun Canvas of Sorokin. That's a really solid pack right there. Nice little Laugh Dazzlers and a Sorokin Young Gun Canvas. Pretty solid pack. And hey, that's 2 boxes where we've hit the Young Gun checklist and gotten a Young Gun Canvas, which I love to see. If you're going to get the checklist, I feel like getting that extra Young Gun should be a thing because the checklist is always the lowest valued one. So, except at like launch, but. Vedimo for the Habs on the Young Guns. And 2 packs to go here. Another, oh, Young Guns exclusives coming up. Oh my goodness, not another one. For the Minnesota Wild, Kirill Kaprizov on the Young Guns exclusives. That's the second one we've pulled. On top, and we've pulled an 0506. Dan. There you go. Hey, back-to-back weeks we're pulling Kaprizov Young Guns exclusives. Well, good luck to all the other cards, because you know we've pulled 2 of them though. I was just like Young Gun. That's probably a good sign. Then saw the red, then saw the green. It's like ooh, Joseph for the Penguins on the blue. So, yeah, good pull. Real good start to the break. We pulled a lot of good Kaprizov stuff this year. This is a different plastic from the other plastic. Yeah, I think this one and the bottom one I think might be from different cases because the other two have like this one's a little bit more of like a thicker shrink wrap, whereas the other two are more like the really like fine one. For unknown reasons not related to you having that team. No, hopefully, again, as always with every break, I always hope we pull like a sick card for absolutely everyone. Obviously, it doesn't always work that way, but. Alright, here we go. Well, I mean, Minnesota doesn't need another card for the rest of the break. 31 and 53 on the box numbers. Like, legitimately, congratulations, go to a victory lap. If you don't get another card from this break, I'm pretty sure you're still happy. So, here we go. Extended time. Let's get a fun box of extended. I will want the, I just need the base, the all-star variations out. I know what the McKinnon one looks like. I actually ended up getting that one in my box. So. Eichel for the Sabres. How? That's what we're waiting on. Waiting on an Eichel trade. Nice. Yeah, it's been back-to-back weeks of Kaprizov exclusives. So, and this one actually looks like it doesn't have a corner ding on it. So, maybe the left, but I think that's just the bottom right, sorry, but I think that's just the finish on the card. Kaprizov on the ovation for the Wild. We'll put that one there. I don't really think out of all these products, I like Series 2 the best. But Cal Foot for the Lightning on the retro. That one there. Corner for the Sharks on the Young Guns. And the Sharks are a quantity team. Got an 0506 coming up of Sagan for the Stars. Keandre Miller for the Rangers. Again, these the corners on the Ultimate Victories are always a little bit rough, so just a heads up. So the extended Young Gun checklist, like honestly, it's not great. There's essentially one box that has the majority of the good, like the higher end potential ones. That one's the one that has Rathbone and Kaliev are the two main chase ones right now, I'd say. Long term, you got Hofer, who's also in that box generally. Kevin Ball's a big, tall defenseman, so he might get some people's attention there. Nolan Foot's another name. Peppo Niemi ever finds his game, maybe, but Eichel for the Sabres. Numbered 202 of 1,000 on the UD3. But, yeah, like, honestly, legitimately speaking, Rathbone might be one of the top. Is like long term will probably be one of the best players from it. So, and that's not like he's gonna be, I think, a solid like second pairing guy. Just based off his rookie year, if he can keep that up. But you know, then you have here's Kaliev. So Kaliev for the Kings. Why did I say Rangers? There's also Anton Strand in this, is also in like the same jersey, fairly similar pose as Kaliev, so he's the one that will throw you off the most when opening it up, because it's like, I think it's Kaliev. Nope, it's Strand. Well, I think we're gonna, if we're going in best to worst order, it's definitely Series 2 then extended at this point. Pastrnak is white jersey for the variation. Stamkos for the Lightning on the 0506. But I think we have a weird crop. It's not consistent. Mackey for the Flames. Honestly, like, not the worst young gun you can get. Essentially, like, half the checklist is players that, like, may actually never play an NHL game. Maybe a third. Half is a bit overkill, but and like you've got some solid depth options and like maybe one or two that could be game breakers, but you know, ooh, good French variation. Mcdavid for the Oilers on the French variation. Put that in the single one because it's McDavid. Yeah, Romanov, I think solid like long term. I actually didn't check his price, but like, because he didn't get playing time during the playoffs, I'd imagine he probably dropped a little bit. Eichel for the Sabres. Where does Eichel wind up? We got... Okay, that's one card. Two card. They are all stuck together. Sorry, this is really annoying. We got a Mark Stone 0506 for Vegas. Those are both just plain base. These are all plain base, so they just aren't coming apart. There we go. We're at 3 Young Guns, right? Yeah. That pack, like, these packs just open up weird too. Like, look how that one just ripped open. Yeah. Generally, like, this isn't the worst. Yeah, Kevin Ball for the Devils. So this is the box that you kind of want to get. Because Coronar's not horrible in terms of goalie prospects. He's not the best, but not, like, he's better than some of the others in the checklist. Like, Ball's probably better than half the defensemen on the checklist. So, ooh, nice. Spectrum Finite for the Stars of Ottinger to 299. Obviously, a little bit of a corner ding there, but that one will we'll give the sleeve and top loader treatment too, because it's a cool card. There we go. It's shiny. Easily distracted. Base pack, I believe. Yep. I believe that's a base pack, yes. I'm just gonna set that to the side just in case. But I'm about 99% sure that's a base pack. The only card that could be a variation is the Kane base, but I believe that is a regular one. Because a variation should have the cameraman like right behind him. So Mitchell for Chicago, a little bit of soft corner there. And that's my honestly, like, my least favorite part about Extended is the base packs. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's just something missing. And like, they could have probably had the OPG rookie and like portrait rookie updates for a couple of the better players. So Rathbone for the Canucks. Yep, we hit the good young guns, so that's just a stick. But these packs are also, like, again, I wish there was like a little bit easier to open up the packs, but they just always give me a tough challenge. Hoglander for the Canucks on the holographics. Again, soft corner on it. That's fairly common for those. The corners in Extended in general are I mean, hey, Terry Vinan's still solid. Like, he's not gonna bring home the big bucks, obviously, but he's a legitimately good player. Curran for the Ducks. So it looks like we're not going to get Coronar there. Or not Coronar, Hofer. But we also could have an extra Young Gun. So, because that one box that we opened up was short on Young Guns that we got the Kaprizov 0506 exclusives out of. Base after this. Rookie class of Barham for the Avs. I think we got a clear cut coming. Yeah, Lucas Wallmark for Chicago on the clear cut. we'll throw them down here. By the way, if you're ever wondering like whether or not a card is a base variation or whatnot, like in terms of like photo variation, the easiest way to tell is A, the checklist on Cardboard Connection, B, looking at, like, if you're ever wondering, just look at the, and like you want to see the difference, look at their French variation and the actual variation, if there are any. Ooh, we got an auto. Ooh, spicy. Hack and Paw for the Ducks on the rookie class purple auto, or pink auto. These are really, really, really tough to pull. So Anaheim, team that normally wouldn't hit big, gets a rare card. All right. I mean, hitting an auto, really good. So I think the odds are those are really tough to pull, by the way. Like, insanely tough, I think. So, you know, at the start of the break, you might just be like, well, I had Anaheim. They're not the best team, but then, like, you get something rare. It's like, okay, I'll take them. Let's see. That's a rookie class. See if they're they have the autos listed here. I don't see them. Oh no, they are listed. Okay, Hack'n'Paw is, I mean, he's essentially, like, it's essentially 1 in 2,000 some odd packs, so. Yeah, Walmart's a decent player. We got Mcdavid for the Oilers on the 2021 McDavids. No, we'll put it up there, but that was a really good box of extended. Hang on 1 second, I just gotta put my phone on the do not disturb. The family group chat is popping. Well, kind of. There we go. All right. So a bit of a, like, slow in terms of time-wise, but, like, in terms of quality, pretty good little start here. How many young guns did we end up with, by the way? I think we ended up with enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a retro, yep. That was a really good box. So let's start off with Series 2, because that was the best. Yeah. That was, like, those autos are really tough to hit. So it's like about every 10 cases or so you hit one. If my math is correct, it might be every 9. All right, 288. Maybe like 5. No, it's more than 5. 300, about 7, 8, yeah. So, like, really tough pull. Not the highest valued card, but they look really, like, those look really, really nice. So, next up, Gage Quinney for Vegas on the Young Guns. Kivlenix for the Blue Jackets on the rookie portraits. God, such a sad story. It always sucks, like, just opening up one of his cards and just knowing everything, right? McKinnon for the Avs. Honestly, I might just rip and stack soon on these. They are sliding pretty nicely. Let's do that. Let's try that for a box here. Should speed it up a little bit. So essentially, we'll just open up a stack, and then with Series 2, it's fairly consistent. Series 1 can be a little bit weird, but in terms of, like, knowing what each pack has. Well, I mean, Series 1 should be fairly consistent. It's just the base gets stuck together. Series 2 is a little bit less likely for the base to get stuck. Ooh, we got something weird there. What's orange in the back? Is that a Fanimation? I'm trying to think. I don't remember a card that's orange in the back. Like a gradient from red to orange. Am I losing it? Maybe. Here we go. We'll find out. So it should be about every 8 cards or so. Well, 3 off the top, but then every 8 cards from this. So Corpusal for the Blue Jackets. Bowers for the Avs. Robertson for the Leafs on the retro. Rittich for the Flames and Ottinger for the Stars. Canvas and Dazzlers respectively. Hack-and-Paw for the Ducks on the Young Guns. Oh, we hit one finally! Fanimation of Seth Jones for Columbus. Timothy. I mean, like, hey, we have opened how many cases of Series 1 and Series 2 and haven't hit one? We finally hit one. I'm super happy with that. The worst part is that, like, in almost every other case, I would have the card front and center just because they're kind of cool. But, like, it doesn't beat that. It just doesn't. So, cool card. We actually finally hit one today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Drysdale for the Oilers on the Blues. Latuno for the Sharks. 1, 2, 3. Radish for the Rangers. That is all she wrote for stack 1. We hit 3 Young Guns. We hit a Fanimation. They're really tough to pull, so. Like, they're definitely tougher to pull than the rookie class autos. But, like, we also haven't pulled one of those yet. I mean, we've actually, ironically, have pulled the Kaprizov Young Guns exclusives before. We've pulled more Kaprizov's Young Gun exclusives than we have Fanimations and rookie class autographs combined. Which is kind of crazy to think about, but yeah, we finally hit one. Maybe we need to rip and stack more. Maybe that's the trick. Alright, next up. Honestly, like, Nashville is just, they're very hidden. Like, at least you've got Ingram, but yeah, they're not the best. Last year they would have been better. I also like just the fact that like it's been a couple breaks and like you've ended up with the same. I think we have a clear cut as well in this. Could be a really good box again. Lindstrom for the Red Wings on the rookie portraits. Mikolo for the Blues. Nylander for the Leafs. Yolevi for the Canucks. Dumba for the Wild on the retro. I should check the back of that just in case. It is a regular back. The 2-0 for the Sharks. Well, clear cut for the Predators. Arvidsson. I mean, it's not major, but it's better than nothing. Alexiev for the Capitals. So no French yet. Berdine. Oh, well, we got a French young gun. Harkins for the Jets and French young guns of Sharon Govich for the Devils. So, pretty good box. Not, like, honestly, not the worst French young gun to get either. Gross for the Yotes. Grubauer for the Avs. And Sorokin for the Islanders to finish it off. Honestly, Sorokin's probably a sleeve and top load. An early sleeve and top load still. But yeah, really, like, good box, good French young gun, solid enough young guns. Did we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yep. Hit everything that we needed. Cool. Oh, which one's Series 2? Oh, this is Series 2 extended. Okay. Let me just put all the base away. And extended time. Alright, we're going to try and rip through these a little quicker. Well, this shrink wrap is also the thicker kind. Yeah, the one thing I've noticed with extended though in general is that like when a case runs hot, it runs really hot. $28 and $90. This pack is insanely tough to open up. Starting off with a DeBrincat for Chicago. That is not a base variation because you won't get 2 in the case or 2 in back-to-back boxes. Well, I mean, you could, but it's very unlikely, so. I believe base pack. That's not McKinnon variation, not a variation. Yep, base pack. Romanov on the holographics for the Habs. Joe Thornton signing in Florida, by the way. That's a weird one. I get it. Guess the plan his retirement homes early, you know. But Bischoff for Vegas on the Young Guns. Vegas is sneaky okay in this. You got Krebs in Series 1, a couple like just Young Guns in Series 2 and extended, so you should be solid with them, which is good. I think Krebs is going to be real good. Bowers for the Avs on the portraits. Rangers have been somewhat quiet. Pavelski for the Stars. Mind you, they got the Laugh Dazzlers. Packs are just not opening up nicely at all. Another clear cut coming up here. Pitlick for the Yotes. And we'll throw that down there. Base on the rest. Yeah, whenever we go 4x4x4 though, we normally get something that's a little crazy. Because, like, I think last time we got the, like, not a big name, but a clear-cut exclusive Young Gun. So, I think it was Callum Booth, to be honest. Or, yeah. Yeah, it's Booth. So, like, name-wise, not the best, but card-wise, pretty cool. Wheeler for the Jets on the Pink Dazzlers. A little bit of a soft edge there. Cameron Hillis for the Habs on the Young Guns. That puts us at 2 Young Guns. Here, let me just put the clear cut polo. I like to keep track of the extended Young Guns just because packs are insanely tough to open. They just got like crimped really well in the sealing machine. Brady Tkachuk for the Senators on the 0506. They just don't want to open, eh? For finite, it's a 2999 jersey number 34. That's Austin Matthews for the Leafs. It's not a significant jersey number, so. Pack feels thick for some reason. It's not, but it just feels like a brick. Marner for the Leafs. So we should have an extra Young Gun on the left side. God, this is hard to open up. Shimilevsky for the Sharks. You can just hear them all unsticking. French variation of Commando for the Stars. Here, let's pull the mic down. Okay, that's a base. This is a hit. Yeah. Mitchell for Chicago. It's just so tough to get them apart and like clean and open. Got a UD3 coming up here. Looks like it dodged the pack crimping. Like you can actually see the resistance on the cards. Like you can actually like see it. I think we're on a different. We might not be on a different case because we've had it before. We've got 2 of the same ones in the same case. But Eichel for the Sabres again. So, I mean, if you got Buffalo, you're happy. What was the first one? The first one was 202. This one is 374. I really wish they'll switch to like whatever card stock they use for MVP. I wish they switched to that for Series 1, Series 2. It is so much better. It doesn't stick. Just nicer, you know what I mean? Glenn Godin on the Young Guns for the Flames. This is just all base. It's all stuck together. This is a painful box to open up. Okay, an 0506 of Doughty for the Kings. Like, I am trying to get through this box as fast as I can. But, like... these base cards are, very stuck. I think we have a young gun. Yeah. There's a Chernak just in case. Yeah. Verbeek for the Habs on the young gun. So that brings us to, I believe, 5. Yep, 5 young guns. So we should have 1 left. 1 and a retro left. So like the packs just aren't ripping open. The cards are all stuck together. It's not the best opening experience. Heponiemi for the Panthers on the rookie class. For extended, it was, they had to be on the team's taxi squad by February 12th, I believe was the cutoff. Mcdavid for the Oilers. So that's why, like, because Rathbone technically didn't play an NHL game until, like, May. So it's really confusing seeing him, because typically it's been outside of the NHLPA exemption list, which actually... that's also where Bischoff comes in, because he was, I believe, on that list. But generally speaking, like that's how they came about it. Larkin for the Red Wings. So that's why, like, Zegras isn't in this, is a big one. Ross Colton's another one. I really, like, honestly, I wish they would have extended the deadline by a couple of weeks. Just because, you know, getting Zegras and Colton would have made this product just that much better. This is a base pack. Didn't get a retro young gun, eh? But it technically should be in this pack. Nope. That's weird. Kaliev for the Kings. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that I didn't miss it, because it is possible with all the cards stuck together. Yep, that's all base. Best team in Series 2 is the Wild. Like, just 4 Kaprizov, literally. Rangers are solid. Chicago, in terms of volume, absolutely. And, like, their quality's not horrible either. Okay, that is all base. Confirmed. I just want to double check, make sure I didn't miss it. And this is probably from that last case. This is why I unstick all the base, just in case we have to go back and do something like this. That's a base. And that's all base. And we really didn't get it, eh? Did we get the right amount of young guns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, man. We were missing a Young Gun there and a French variation, so... Or not French variation, and an 0506, so... Who knows? If we're still missing those at the end of the break, I'll throw in some sort of goodie. Cup 1920, Avs, Canucks, Rangers. You're literally like Cup. You're looking for teams with out of 99 RPAs that sell well. So Canucks with Hughes, Avs with I guess the Rangers probably aren't that strong, but Avs with McCart probably the best one. Chicago's good. They've got Doc. Columbus is sneaky good. They've got quantity and quality. Here we go, Series 1 time. Hopefully that's a little bit less painful than that last extended box. Because that was painful. French variation of Yandel for the Panthers. Trying to think. Yeah, but mainly like again, the Cup is all about big hits. So like even like the Oilers are a high risk, high reward team there. So we're just looking for the Blue Jackets. Korshkov for the Leafs. O'Reilly for the Blues. Who else? Who else for the... Because I definitely think Kako is an out of 99, but he doesn't have autos, so that kind of like ruins that vibe. Actually, Rangers are still good though because you got Shesterkin. And he's one of the highest, I'd say the highest value, 249, so it's also a redemption. Matthews for the Leafs. Devils. Forgot about the Devils, because Jack Hughes. Buchnevich for the Rangers. Dazzler's coming up. Barzell for the Islanders. Lindstrom for the Red Wings on the Young Guns. So far, I think it's going to be Series 2, Series 1, then Frost for the Flyers. Then extended in terms of box order. Couture for the Sharks on the portraits. Couple more packs in the first half here. After this box, I'm just gonna empty the garbage can. Ooh, nice Byram coming up for the Avs on the Young Guns. Good one there. Again, long-term guy, I'd say, because didn't play much, got injured, and kind of got stuck behind a lot of the good Colorado defenders. So there's some spots that opened up for him. So should be interesting. Pettersson for the Canucks. Clear cut of Carter Hutton for the Sabres. Yeah, I'm just gonna after this box, I'm gonna empty my garbage can, and then also just adjust the desk so I'm sitting. Ben Bishop for the Stars on the Worldwide, and get some water because my voice is a little raspy. Yes to pick your team. Is that an exclusives young gun? I think it's just regular. Yeah, it's just regular. It's just you gotta get the right system back for it. So it really doesn't. Alexia for the Capitals. There we go. The system that we used for it failed just even on pick your spot. So given that it caused that many issues, and like you could, there are times where people would double purchase something. I'd hate to have that on pick your team. Logic for the Leafs, because at least with spot you could you could block off a spot or two and prepare for that. But we just switched. With pick your team, it's just like, well, no, you can't have that team, and that'd be a really frustrating experience. So predominant of Yossi for the Predators. But yeah, probably will be bringing back pick your teams, especially kind of things are starting to slow down a little bit too, so it makes a little bit more sense. Brown for the Kings. As we get into higher end product as well, like kind of the SPA tier, it'll get interesting. That's not for a little bit, so that's at least 2 months away. So price for the Habs on the canvas. Yeah, it'll always be. I think it'll always generally be modified. Pick your teams, just because it is. Oh, Montreal's really good in the Cup in 1920, and honestly in Series 2 this year as well. Premu for the Habs because Premu's there, Premu's. Yeah, he was last year, and then you have Suzuki as well. But yeah, with pick your teams, like it just. It helps the lower end teams fill as well, especially if you have a shot at the high end teams. And it also, like, there are times like where sometimes it's going to be a really, really risky team left. Like, for example, the Wild are an insanely risky team in product. So clear cut foundations for the Hurricanes, Svechnikov and Teravainen. So rare hit, not the highest valued hit, but a rare hit for the Hurricanes. Yeah, like we did pick your teams last year. Just with how fast spots were selling too, it kind of just team random was the way to go. Count for the Avs. Because like again this year it's a little bit more balanced, but there's still like two teams that like, especially at the start, like I looked at it for Series 1 and it's like the Rangers would have been insanely expensive. Like it's just weird. It would have been weird to do it. So dry settle for the Oilers on the portraits. And last pack. One, two, three. Johansson for the Sabres. 4, 7, 8. There we go. That does everything. Okay, quick little break here. And then I'm just going to get some water. And empty the garbage. So I'm just going to mute my mic for half a second here. Just going to empty the garbage out because you don't want to hear that bag rustle. But actually, it's far enough away. It should be okay. But then I'm going to lower my desk down and sit down for the rest of the break. Also, if you use team bags frequently, you'll probably get what I mean by this, but like the little like strips, the tearaway strips, are the most annoying thing. Holy cow. They just get everywheres. And are annoying. Alright. We're back. So Series 2 again. Series 2 is up 2-0. With Extended and Series 1 tied right behind, so. Uh, 6-2 on the box number on the outside. And 8-2 on the inside. Alright, let's do the rip and stack again here, because that'll help speed things up. There we go. Ooh, Young Gun canvas. Okay, here we go. Starting off with the Yellowstone for the Flames on the Young Guns. Sharon Govich for the Devils. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Sharon Govich for the Devils on the Young Gun canvas. Broberg for the Oilers. Belzile for the Habs. Krabs for Vegas on the blue OPG rookie. DiPietro for the Canucks on the rookie portraits. Uh-oh, Stützle for the Senators. There we go. Stützle showing up. Quinny for Vegas on the rookie materials. A little bit of a soft corner, but. Pinot for the Capitals on the Young Guns. Ottinger for the Stars on the rookie portraits. Draisaitl for the Oilers on the OPG. Nelson for the Islanders on the canvas. Not a bad first. I mean, Stützle on the first half is good, so they take that every day of the week. All right, a few more boxes to go, or a few more packs to go before we go into it. And really, like halfway point of the break, we're doing pretty well. Fanimation autograph. Not like we hit a Kaprizov Young Guns exclusives or anything, right? Dazzler's packs. One of the last packs there. Here we go. Little army for the Penguins. Award winners for the Lightning. Lawrence for the Hurricanes on the OPG rookie. Geeky for the Hurricanes on the rookie. And second French Young Gun, Nigel for the Sharks. So we've had two French Young... Like, our Series 2 has been spectacular. Young Guns exclusives, 2 French Young Guns, and a Fanimation. Like, in 3 boxes. That's just crazy. Never mind who's on it. Poganski for the Blues. Bergeron for the Bruins. On the canvas. Hang on 1 second. I got a Skinner for the Oilers. I'll into that just after. But about a little bit over a year now. So, Makar variation for the Avs. Regula for Chicago there. Chicago's waking up, maybe. Mcdavid for the Habs. Pretty much as soon as the pandemic started hitting here is when we started doing breaks. Zamula for the Flyers. Taves for Chicago and Delandria for the Stars. So that should be everything. Series 2 is here. This is Series 1 and this is... Yes, perfect. See, like, it's amazing how fast you zoom through the box when you do that. That's funny. The first break actually was supposed to be a little bit later because I was supposed to go to Arizona for spring break. But then the pandemic hit and that wasn't happening. So 56 and 63. Unprofessional pack opener my entire life. Alright. Let's hope that this goes a little bit smoother here. Nick Michael for the Capitals. Pack 1 was really nice. Pack 2, not so much. Tavares for the Leafs. Yeah. Mikko Lehtinen for the Leafs on the Young Guns. That is still weird. I'll admit, like, I know he's played for a lot of different teams, but, like, it's just weird seeing him in a Capitals uniform. Good clear cut. Draisaitl for the Oilers. As we drop fast. Well, another finite. I think this is to 99, actually. Yeah, Velarde for the Kings to 99 on the finite. I believe these are... I want to say they're Spectrums. but super tough to pull, so. Is Spectrum... Yeah, it might be Radiance? No, it's Spectrum, I believe. Yeah, they're actually not even on the checklist. They're like on the pack odds on the back. So super tough pulls, but Reese Johnson for Chicago on the Young Guns. How many is that? That's 2. Cousins for the Sabres. The Ultimate Victory. Pros and prospects of Draisaitl for the Oilers to 1,000. So numbered Draisaitl to 1,000 for the Oilers. Good little Draisaitl box. Got the clear cut in that. Stanley for the Jets on the Young Guns. It's at 3. Yeah, that's at 3 Young Guns now. Well, got the regular Stützle. How about the retro Stützle for the Senators? That's a good little pack there. Good little couple boxes for Ottawa. Holtz for the Kings. On the Young Guns. French variation of Cernak for the Lightning. Come on. There we go. Pastrnak for the Bruins on the 506. Rantanen on the Ultimate Victory for the Avs. There we go. Ooh, holographics gold of Hoglander for the Canucks. So once we get to it. Again, soft edge, but holographics gold of Hoglander. Zub for the Senators. That's all base. That's all base. Yeah, it's amazing like how quicker a box of Series 2 is compared to like Series 1 and Extended. Velarde for the Kings on the rookie class. Ty Smith on the Ovation rookie for the Devils. Actually, let's shrink this down a little bit. There we go. Actually, why don't I do it the other way? So that way when I stack it back up, it'll be in order. That makes more sense. Base, 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 base. Mcdavid retro for the Oilers. Base and base. Callum Booth for the Bruins. Another finite. Hellebuck for the Jets to 2999. Clear cut again. Tyler Mott for the Canucks. I don't know, extended's weird. Is that 2 clear cuts in a single box? With like, that's just weird. Toffoli on the Dazzlers for the Habs. And last pack, Young Gun. Look at that. Bunting for the Yotes. Honestly, not horrible. Signed with the Leafs too, so if he does continue his hot streak at the end of the last year, not a bad bet. I think we got the right amount of Young Guns there. Alright, let's double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a bonus one, so we got 7. So we made up the Young Gun. Now we just need to make up the 0506, but I don't think we will. Oh, we might. You never know. Alright. Series 1 time. Next up, 90 and 70 on the box numbers. Apologies if I seem like a little bit off right now. I'm just really dizzy all of a sudden, so kind of want to have to sit down. Here we go. French Young Guns, Belzile for the Habs. So that's, I mean, 3 French Young Guns in this is really good. Like, technically, over a case, odds-wise, you should only get 2. So we're better than the odds over what is technically a case of Series 1, Series 2 hobby. Huberdeau for the Panthers on the Dazzlers. Or, sorry, on the Predominant. Shabbat for the Senators. Portraits. Natures for the Hurricanes. On the rookie retrospective. Krejci for the Bruins. These are going quickly now. That's nice. Bowers for the Avs. Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets on the canvas. I mean, E-Pack's a weird one. Crosby for the Penguins. On one hand, I get it. For, people who might not have access to a hobby shop, it gives them a way to open up cards. I get that standpoint. So, Pacioretty for Vegas on the Dazzlers. Like, if you live in a more remote area that you have access to internet, but, you might not have a hobby shop nearby, E-Pack's always an option for you. Mikey Anderson for the Kings. Or, you just don't want to go to a hobby shop type of thing. Where it gets frustrating is when there's, like, hit-based, like, bigger things. So, like, Young Guns exclusives are, like, one of those weird pet peeves of mine. Rask for the Bruins on the portraits. Just because, like, you don't know how much is released on... Like, same with, like... I guess same with the regular print run, but, like, you don't know how many cards are getting released there, so... Well, there we go. Laugh for the Rangers. We've hit all the big Young Guns, I think. Like, the big three. Hobby packs are more expensive. Just compared to retail packs, but like hobby shops, like the thing with E-Pack is that it does actually like give you a price regulator. So, prices at a certain point, like they can't be too much higher. Fleury for Vegas on the worldwide, because like if they're too high, people will just go on E-Pack instead, right? So there's pros and cons to it. For like if you're like retail series 1 essentially and stuff like that, and I mean I guess I get hobby and stuff. It's fine. I get it. White for the Senators, because like it does make it slightly more accessible. It's just frustrating when you see like more hit-based products on there, because like if you, I think a good example was someone pulled like a 1/1 that was like featured in the sell sheet when the product launched, but it was in E-Pack. So like the card that was there, Yossi for the Predators, like you actually technically couldn't have pulled from a regular box off the shelf type of thing. So like that's where it gets a little bit frustrating, I think, for me. But Thornton for the Sharks, just because it's like, I'd like a little bit more clarity on what cards are on E-Pack and what cards aren't type of thing. Because it like that does legitimately impact the product at the end of the day. So Harley for the Stars on the Young Gun canvas. The one thing I will say, I like the foil Young Guns. I wish they were in like already live stuff. I get why they're E-Pack. Harkins for the Jets on the Young Guns. Like totally get why they're E-Pack, because like it just makes sense on the platform. But like I'd love for there to be like the foil and speckle foiled as like Easter egg type stuff in here. Kusa for the Devils. Cody Glass for Vegas on the debut dates. Because they're like foil Young Guns are super nice. Same with the speckles. And it like kind of sucks that they're E-Pack only, but ooh, yellow portrait. Oh my goodness. How about a Crosby to 25 for the Penguins? Portraits yellow, gold, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, I wasn't gonna get extra stands out, but like I mean, yeah, we can just, that one doesn't need a stand. It can just go, or the Hacking Paw's been up there for a while. Nice little Crosby to 25, Brent. There you go. Penguins, not one of the teams you're expecting a big hit with, but there you go. Crosby to 25 is always a welcome sight. Vancheck for the Capitals. Good Young Gun there. So I think Series 1 was the best then, because the Laugh and Crosby, yeah. Robertson for the Stars. And goes Series 1, Series 2 extended to end the break. Because the regular Stützle is better than the retro Stützle. And Carlson for Chicago. Really good box. Like, not much more to say. Just really, really good box. The best Young Gun in the product. The best, like, arguably the best portrait parallel in the product. You take that box every day of the week. Alright, Series 1 time. I should have saved Series 1 for last. No, we'll save Extended for last. So the thing with that is that they did OPC wrapper redemptions where you would get, like, after X amount of packs, you would, like, take the packs into your hobby shop type of thing, and it's like you'd get the reds back, the red parallels, and that program was, let's put it this way, I submitted stuff in like 18, 19, and I never got it. So, and like I opened up a case of OPC like pretty much around release day, which was fun, by the way. No regrets, but kind of weird, you know. Kubalik for Chicago. I think just the better way to have it would be, okay, you take 200, so that becomes the odds. Like, just put them in the product. Don't require the mail back. Just put them in there. Foodie for the Blue Jackets. Because isn't it... Yeah, isn't it, how much for a foil again? Is it 5 or 25? French variation of Nylander for the Leafs. I forget the exact math on them, but they're really tough. Eichel for the Sabres. Mcdavid on the predominant for the Oilers. Honestly, like, Series 1 has been solid today. You know, we've hit Byron, we've hit Laugh. The gold portraits is just gravy. We've hit a clear-cut Foundations. Hit a French Young Gun. I mean, you know, not really much more to hope for. Shen for the Blues. Hit that Stamkos space in every box. Ottinger for the Stars on the Young Guns. But yeah, like, honestly, the less moving parts around redemptions, the better. Malkin for the Penguins on the Dazzlers. He wants to go for a little ride. Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets on the debut dates. Foodie for the Blue Jackets on the portraits. Robertson for the Leafs on the Young Guns. Good one there. Other Robertson better, but still good. Jack Hughes for the Devils on the canvas. A whole roster of Stamkos. I mean, you'd be injured for half the year, but That dude has had the worst injury luck. Chara for the Bruins on the worldwide. I'm just absolutely some of the worst injury luck. We got something, jersey card. Yep. Kevin Hayes for the Flyers. Carlson for the Capitals. Reduke for Vegas. So far, just the one random to do. Probably will stay that way if I had to guess. Ovechkin on the portraits for the Capitals. Predominant of Kucherov for the Lightning. Benson for the Oilers on the Young Guns. Makar on the rookie retrospective for the Avs. 4 packs to go here. I think we got a worldwide die cut. Nope, predominant gold of Mark Stone for Vegas. These are really nice cards. I like them. They're definitely premium feeling. Not the highest value cards, but cool. And sometimes that's okay. Canvas of Giordano for the Flames. That's going to be weird seeing him in a non-Calgary jersey. Nelson for the Islanders on the portraits. And Norris for the center. Good young gun. Like, really good young gun to end it. So, like, solid box series 1. Nothing super fancy, but just gets the job done. They don't all have to have Crosby Golds out of 25 or Laugh Young Guns in them, but... Alright. Series 2 time. Final box of Series 2. Oh, we might make it under 2 hours here. That sticker got... Yeah, that's weird. 93 and 67. It got stuck in the plastic wrap, it looked like. The shrink wrap. Alright, let's pull a day with the cup while we're at it. We pulled a Fanimation, we pulled the best Young Guns exclusives that you could ask for. So, why not set the bar high, right? Oop, we're back to the weird case. Okay. Kachuk for the Flames. So I would say this is the last box of that other case that we had. Sorokin for the Islanders on the Young Guns. I'm just going to put them there. I'll sleeve them after. And all those will get top-loaded and sleeved. Clear cut coming up. Wilson for the Capitals. Now I'll keep that keep this one in its own sleeve and top loader. It won't hurt anyone. There. We'll keep him far away. He can't hurt us if he's over there. Can't go hunting heads. Next up, Gage Quinney for Vegas. Vancouver was kind of quiet so far. Ingram for the Predators. On the portraits. Just base on the rest. Award winners of the Lightning for the Lightning. Gensel for the Penguins on the Dazzlers, and Dellandrea for the Stars on the Program of Excellence. Young Gun Canvas. That goes to current team, which is the Stars, unless that changed over the past few weeks, but I don't think it has. So those are about one per case or so. So we crushed Series 2. We really did. Braden Burke for the Yotes. That's another Young Guns exclusives. Let's save that. That's another exclusives. God, could you imagine if we pulled a second Kaprizov Young Gun exclusives? Kasha for the Flyers. How many Young Guns? That's 3 Young Guns. 4 Young Guns. Right? Yeah, that's 4 Young Guns so far with an exclusive. So this box could get insane. Belzile for the Habs on the rookie portraits. Dellandrea for the Stars. Gibson for the Ducks. Who do you think that Young Gun exclusive is going to be? Laugh for the Rangers on the OPG. At least sometimes we didn't get our French variations when it was like this, and I went back and checked. Dumba for the Wild on the award winners, the retro. None of these are French. Send for the Devils. Kivlenix. Oh, that's just weird. Kivlenix for the Blue Jackets, and another French variation of Sharon Govich for the Devils. I definitely think we swapped cases, so we've hit a Sharon Govich out of 2 cases in the boxes. That's wild. What are the odds of that? We also definitely swap cases because you're not getting 2 Young Gun exclusives in the same case. Gross for the Yotes. So this is an 8 Young Gun box because we've had what? We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've had 5 so far, with the French and an exclusive puts us at 7. And we should have another one which will put us at 8. With a clear cut in there. Bear Banoff for the Leafs. Can we get to 9? Or even 10? No, because we already hit a clear cut. We can't hit a clear cut and a canvas. Samsonov for the Leafs. Although the, or for the Capitals, sorry, not the Leafs. The program of excellence is essentially a young gun canvas. It's actually harder to hit. Belzile for the Habs. Who hit the Devils? Robert. Robertson for the Leafs on the retro. I think this is the blue. Yep, Broberg for the Oilers. And last pack. Wolf for the Leafs. All right, let's see who the exclusives is. What way does it go? This way? Chatfield for the Canucks to 100. So the Canucks were quiet. All break. That's a good way to become unquiet. I was gonna guess actually. I was gonna guess Höglander, but I got the team right. So I mean, again, 2 Young Guns exclusives in 4 boxes of Series 2 is insane. A Fanimation on top of that. I mean, 2 Young Guns exclusives in a 12-box case is like unheard of. It's 1 per case normally. So, and we've hit a Fanimation. Like, this has been a really, really good break. So. There's 1 more hockey break left on the week. The amount of spots left is, like, if it says it's sold out, it probably isn't sold out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably correct. 62 and 41 on the box numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they should have 1 less, yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That one was there. You're cardboard, not garbage. You're recycling. Larkin for the Red Wings. And hopefully you all had fun. Like, really good break. Obviously, getting something nice out of Extended would be a really nice way to end it. We got 1 random to do. Rask for the Bruins. I almost forgot about that. Reese Johnson for Chicago on the Young Guns. Honestly, Chicago is really quiet this break. And, like, they're still going to have, like, 4 or 5 Young Guns and stuff, but, like, from what you're used to seeing with Chicago, they're quiet. Alright, so I think it's out of $299, yep. McMichael for the Capitals. 1001. 1001 Connor McMichaels. Got Dazzlers. Okay, Andre Miller on the Dazzlers for the Rangers. Well, that's a good Höglander to 300. The reflections. So, yeah, I might need more top loaders. Nice little Hoglander to 300 on the reflections. Those are nice cards. I like those. Those are cool. Still wish they kind of updated the design a little bit. Take what you can get type of thing. Well, corner for the Sharks, so we're kind of double dipping into some of the ones that we've had. I believe base pack. Yes, because Shifley doesn't have a variation. I do not think. And we've also seen that card like 50 times today. Right? Yeah. It's Kane, McKinnon, Draisaitl, McDavid, and Pasternak. Gold of Mitchell for Chicago on the holographics. Young Guns Retro of Cal Foot again for the Lightning. It's been a weird break. It's been a cool break. But again, I think we did switch cases, so getting a second one isn't surprising. Hillis for the Habs. Or 3 Young Guns already. That's good. 3 on the retro. Reflections of Fleury for Vegas. This pack ripped really weird. Right, we're at 3 in the retro? Yeah, 3 in the retro. So this will be 4. These are pretty bent actually in the top. I didn't notice that. Diorio for the Penguins. It's bent in the top corner. Let's get a little light up there. Yeah, you can kind of see how the light doesn't really want to look at it. But what I will do is we'll take Tom Wilson out of his top loader. You can just stay in his sleeve for now. We'll get the Diorio in. And just put them at the bottom of the stack. So hopefully that'll flatten it out a little bit. Who had the Penguins? Brent. Yeah. Hopefully that flattens it out a little bit. In theory it should work. But these packs are like really messed up. So hopefully none of the other cards are like that. The Marchand isn't for the Bruins. Not a break with the Brad Marchand. And just all base that's all stuck together. Actually, the Marchand's actually a little warped too, because the bases are all just warped. These packs are by far my least favorite to open. Actually, no, OPG. I kind of got used to the OPG packs. Well, we made up for our retro Young Guns, I believe. With a Peyton Crep for Vegas, so nice one there. So yeah, we were missing one in a bonus Young Gun, so we got the bonus Young Gun in the last box, and we got an extra one there. How many Young Guns are we at for this? 1, 2, 3. We're only at 3 though. So we still need to hit 3 Young Guns. So that's doable. No, we should be... No, we hit 4. So we only need to hit 2 more Young Guns. And here's one of them. Glenn Godden for the Flames. Seems fine? Question mark. These just are not opening up nicely. Holographics, Liljegren? Yep, for the Leafs. French variation coming up. Josh Levo for the Flames. Well, we're not going to quite beat the 2-hour mark. Well, I guess... Okay, this pack just got really bent. Hopefully it's not... Well... Okay, I don't know what's going on, but a Lankinen for... That's our third Young Gun 50506 in this box. It is, same thing, a little bent. Let me crack open. It should... It's not that bad because it's at least in the middle of the pack. It should flatten out, so... what I might do with those is... Jackson, you've got Chicago. I'm probably just going to stick it under some books, honestly, for a little bit. Or actually, I'll keep it stacked. But, like, yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell with the sleeve on it. But it's definitely, like, it juts out. It, like, from the front, it looks... You don't really notice it. So it probably will, over time, work its way out. But, like, we're at 30506 and 5 regular Young Guns now, right? Yeah, 5 regular Young Guns. So, this box is weird. But yeah, like you can kind of see it on these how it like swoops in. All right, a few packs to go here. And here's our 6th Young Gun. So we hit our quota. Kevin Ball for the Devils. This quick glance seems okay. Like nothing major. Oh, we've caught up for everything. God, these packs are impossible to open up. Caught up for everything that we could not have. Barkov for the Panthers. And yeah, it's been a good box. Another Young Gun. So, like, I don't know if this is going to be a base, a parallel. I don't know. It's a Rathbone for the Canucks. Okay. Well, we have the box with the Kaprizov. I believe this is going to be from that case. Because it just, you know, makes... Well, yeah, Ingram for the Predators. Now it makes a lot of sense. Because Ingram was all over that case. And last pack before the random. Yeah, again, I'll make sure no one got like had a really bad break. If you had an extremely rough break, make sure you get at least something a little extra your way. So, ovation of Tavares for the Leafs. All right, that last box of extended was nuts. How many Young Guns did we hit? We hit a lot. It was an interesting break. It really was. I put Series 1 in the box. And just moving all the base around here. That's correct. There we go. A little bit of base card foliage. Alright, I've got the one random to do as I'm talking into the floor and no one can hear me. But we'll do a recap because again it was a longer break, so I just want to count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 9, 10. 10 Young Guns in that box. So recap. I guess, because we pulled a lot of cool stuff. Reflections of Hoglander to 300. Chatfield exclusive to 100. One Share and Go Witch French Young Gun. Delandrea on the Program of Excellence. Hack and Paw on the Rookie Class. Laugh for the Rangers on the regular Young Gun. Belzeal on the French Young Gun. Stutzla Retro. Velarde Finite Spectrum to 99. Makar Suit Variation. Nigel French Young Guns. Stutzla Regular. Clear Cut Foundations. Eichel to 100 or 1,000 on the thing. Sorokin. We pulled another Sorokin. By the way, another Share and Go. Which one? Finite of Ottinger. Eichel again. Sorokin Young Gun Canvas. And the Laugh and Romanov. The other two cards are just cards that are slightly bent. Obviously, the big hitters are the Crosby to 25, the Kaprizov Young Guns exclusives, and the Fanimation there. Crazy break. One random to do. And thank you. I'm glad everyone's enjoying them again. So that's what matters. So thank you for your patience at the start today, just while we sorted through some stuff, and for the break to fill. So, but yeah, we got the one random to do. So we'll get that set up here. And then we'll call it a night. Buff. Buff. Here we go. 3 times. Whoever's on top gets it. Once. Twice. 3rd time. Buffalo. Buffalo. That's fair. Where is Buff? There we go. Plans for next week are kind of TBD, based off of a bunch of things, but there is the one hockey break this Friday. Obviously, it's not going to be like Artifacts Chronology Series 1 retail. Not going to be everyone's favorite mix, but it's going to be a fun break, so I think we'll focus in on that one. And then I think tomorrow is a couple other breaks, but that was group break 165. I'm going to stop the recording for YouTube here.